Social connection probably makes the biggest difference to me because I'm like an extrovert and I love being around people. So I actually kind of enjoy working in teams where you have to like collaborate on group activities. And like my experiences in Shell where you had to do team learning is like reflected really well. It's like the interview process where you have to discuss like how do you work in a team, like what's your leadership style. So I would definitely say social connection benefits me the most.
Especially like going through once you get into the harder classes, especially something that I really like is like a lot of the homeworks they'll say like collaboration is encouraged, and you just write the names of the people that you worked with on the homeworks, and it's like as long as you're each contributing to the solutions, that's fine. But those are the classes that I've done the best in, is the ones where I'm able to have that like community and that group of people that I'm like studying with, because those are the
Learning
classes
from your
not only do I
peers.
have a great time doing that, but I feel like I learn it better.
I feel like social connections, maybe, because a lot of that comes from like having connections with kids in my class. So I feel like we're all in this together, and I know I can go to someone if I'm struggling. We can work it out. They might be struggling just as much, but having two people struggling at the same thing is infinitely better.
That like really help me to thrive in school is like social connection. Like I'm a really social person, so when I have classes that really emphasize that, and like collaboration is a big thing in the class, and it's just like a welcoming environment in general, that really helps me. An example of this would probably be this semester I had a philosophy class and we had like breakout sessions, and we'd be like split up into groups and we'd have to discuss, and those people became my friends, and like we studied together, and I feel like that just boosted my overall opinion of the class, my grades, because like when you're studying with people you do better because it's like, oh, you don't know this, I got you, I don't know this, you got me, yeah.
And in terms of just what makes the biggest difference for me, I'd say it's probably social connection. Having people to lean on when I'm struggling, even if they can't help me with the material itself, is very beneficial to my mental well-being.
I would say social connectedness. That definitely stood out for me. I think that I had this experience this past fall semesters where a lot of times with my classes I might just plan a class based on the instructor, like what I know about an instructor and how it fits my schedule. I don't necessarily look for people I know in a class. That's just my personal way, but this past fall semester I had a class where I had a group project with like 3 of my best friends, and it was a pretty interesting class as well. And so just having like other people in the class that I know and can talk about like the material with and talk about the project, and even like when we're putting in our project together, since we knew each other and like kind of had fun doing it, even if it was still schoolwork and maybe not like what we would choose to normally be doing together, but having other peers in the class that I enjoyed working with really made a difference for me.